3 rings for the Elven-kings under the sky, 7 for the Dwarf-lords in their halls of stone, 9 for mortal men doomed to die, 1 for the Dark Lord on his dark throne. In the Land of Mordor, where the shadows lie, 1 ring to rule them all, 1 ring to find them, 1 ring to bring them all, and in the darkness bind them. In the Land of Mordor, where the shadows lie. Farewell, we call to Hearth and Hall. Farewell, we call to Hearth and Hall. The wind may blow and rain may fall, though we must away ere break of day, for over wood and mountain tall, to Rivendell, where elves yet dwell, in glades beneath the misty fell. Through the moor and waste we ride in haste, and whither then we cannot tell. With foes ahead, behind us dread, beneath the sky shall be our bed, until at last our toil be past, our journey done, our errand sped. We must away, we must away, we ride before the break of day. The road goes ever on, the road go ever on, over rock and under tree, by caves where never sun has shone, by streams that never find the sea, over snow by winter sown, and through the merry flowers of June, over grass and over stone, and under mountains in the moon. Roads go ever, ever on, under cloud and under star, yet feet that wandering have gone, turn at last to home afar. is behind, the world ahead, and there are many paths to tread, through shadows, to the edge of night, until the stars are all alight. Then world behind, and home ahead, will wander back to home and bed. Mist and twilight, cloud and shade, away shall fade, away shall fade. Fire and lamp, and meat and bread, and then to bed, and then to bed. The man in the moon stayed up too late. There is an inn, a merry old inn, beneath an old gray hill, and there they brew a beer so brown that the man in the moon himself came down one night to drink his fill. The ostler has a tipsy cat that plays a 5-stringed fiddle, and up and down he runs his bow, now squeaking high, now purring low, now sawing in the middle. The landlord keeps a little dog that is mighty fond of jokes. He cocks an ear at all the jests and laughs until he chokes. They also keep a horned cow, as proud as any queen, but music turns her head like ale, and makes her wave her tuft tail, and dance upon the green. And oh, the rows of silver dishes, and the store of silver spoons. For Sunday there's a special pair, and these they polish up with care. On Saturday afternoons, the man in the moon was drinking deep, and the cat began to wail. A dish and a spoon on the table danced. The cow in the garden madly pranced, and the little dog chased his tail. The man in the moon took another mug, and then rolled beneath his chair, and there he dazed and dreamed of ale, till in the sky the stars were pale, and dawn was in the air. Then the ostler said to his tipsy cat, the white horses of the moon, they neigh and champ their silver bits, but their master spent and drowned his wits, and the sun will be rising soon. So the cat on his fiddle played, hey, diddle diddle, a jig that would wake the dead. He squeaked and sawed and quickened the tune, while the landlord shook the man in the moon. It's after 3, he said. They rolled the man slowly up the hill, and bundled him into the moon. And the cow came capering sang, a wind there came, and in the branches blew. Beyond the sun, beyond the moon, the foam was on the sea, and by the strand of Immerse there grew a golden tree. Beneath the stars of ever-eve, Eldamar it shone, and Eldamar beside the walls of Elven-kings. There long the golden leaves have grown up the branching years, while here beyond the sundering seas now fall all the elven tears. O Lorien, the winter comes, the bare and leafless day. The leaves are falling in the stream, the river flows away. O Lorien, too long I have dwelt upon this hither stone, and in a fading crown have twined the golden Eleanor. But if of ships I now should sing, what ship would come to me? What ship would bear me ever back across so wide a sea? The king beneath the mountains, the king beneath the mountains, the king of carven stone, the lord of silver fountains, shall come into his own. His crown shall be upholden, his harp shall be restrung, his halls shall echo golden, to songs of yore resung. The woods shall wave on mountains, and grass beneath the sun. His wealth shall flow in fountains, and the rivers golden run. The streams shall run in gladness, the lakes shall shine and burn, all sorrow veil and sadness at the mountain king's return. Long list of the Ents. Learn now the lore of living creatures. First name the four, the free peoples. Eldest of all, the elf children. Dwarf the delver, dark are his houses, and the earth-born, old as mountains. Man the mortal, master of horses. Beaver the builder, buck the leaper. Bear be hunter, boar the fighter. Hound is hungry, hare is fearful. Eagle and eyrie, ox in pasture. Hart horn-crowned, hawk is swiftest. Swan the widest, serpent coldest. Sing all ye joyful, sing all ye joyful. Now sing all together. The winds in the treetop, the winds in the heather. The stars are in blossom, the moon is in flower, and bright are the windows of night in her tower. Dance all ye joyful, now dance all together. Soft is the grass, and let foot be like feather. The river is silver, the shadows are fleeting. Merry is Maytime, and merry our meeting. Sing we now softly, and dream crushed